where else is the blame supposed to go?
Well, it's obviously the patriarchy. It's got to be it's Elon Musk, Donald Trump. Let's see, what else? There's probably like the school system. I mean, there's got to be a lot of reasons, right?
You cracked it. Cracker Barrel, the premium cheese to elevate your meals.
Is it my fault you can't go outside?
Wait, what is this here? What is it? Bro, I love reading these. I really do. Accessibility is for everyone. No one feels so ashamed or embarrassed for using the tools and needs to navigate the world. Okay, true.
You can't go outside without...
Your worth is not determined by your size or ability. You deserve to feel comfortable and confident wherever you go. Well, good for you.
A fucking scooter? Or is it your fault because you refuse to eat a salad once in a while?
As if food carries moral value. It doesn't, and we should stop using this word.
Well, obviously it doesn't hold moral value. It's just food. The food itself isn't the problem here. The problem is when you eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories of it every day. You can change the word all you want. The problem is still going to be there. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, these are people, they change the word on it. They think it's going to convince people it's different.
I like that word. Can we change it? Mate, the word's not the
What you have to understand is that if it wasn't for McDonald's, that... Well, here's what happens, right? Is like McDonald's puts out these advertisements, and they say, like, if you go to McDonald's, you're going to get good food, and so then they have to go to McDonald's. That's what happens, yeah. So it's really not even their fault. It's like, well, why don't you get mad at McDonald's for putting out these advertisements, getting everybody to think this?
Fucking problem. The problem is that your internal organs probably look like Indian street food. They're the size of 3 people, and most
well,
of you...
the problem is that you want people to ignore. I don't care how big your fucking organs are. You want to be fat? Go ahead and be fat. You want to be fat as a motherfucker? Go ahead and do it. You want to do that? That sounds great. But I just do not want to fucking hear about how it's okay. About how it's normal. It's not fucking normal. You think people evolved from monkeys. Monkeys can climb a tree. Can they climb a tree? No, bro. They're a mountain. It's not going to happen.
Can't even sit down in a chair. You want to change the word to round, you want it to be plus size, you want it to be fucking morbid. It doesn't make a difference because the health problems that obesity causes are still gonna be there. Oh god, these people are so brain dead.
Why is it offensive to call someone fat who is fat?
Hello, certified fat person here.
Ah, god, you know, at this point, I can just...
Sometimes you just have to look at them and you know what it's gonna be. You know what it's gonna be, bro. Like,
tell what kind of response I'm gonna get just from looking at them. I don't even...
You know what she is? She's the target audience for Concord.
I like using this word, but this is literally the Karen haircut.
It absolutely is.
This one out.
And I'm more than happy to answer your question if you really do want an answer, which I'm not so sure you do.
Just get on with it.
To start, I refer to myself as fat, and I don't care if other people refer to me as fat, and that's because I don't see the word fat as a bad word. Even if someone tries to insult me by saying you're fat, my response is yes and.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
Right.
It's not a bad word. It's just a pretty bad health condition. And also, if that's the case, then why the fuck does everyone...
I'm also not a big fan of, like, so if somebody is... Like, being mean to somebody for being fat is fundamentally being mean. And I don't agree that a lot of the cases where it's like, oh, well, we're fat-shaming you because we want you to lose weight. No, you're fat-shaming her because you think it's funny. And I think that's, you want to do that, go ahead and do that. It's fun. But don't go and act like you're trying to help anybody out.
Get so upset about the word obese. Is it because obese sounds worse than fat? I mean, it does.
I can think
they
of
both
way
lead
worse
to the same
ones
conclusion. Heart disease.
It took a lot of work to get to this point, and that's because, like many other words in our language, the word fat has a dark history where it has been used to belittle, insult, and dehumanize.
Well, yeah, but you don't really think that because then you call yourself fat, so, like, you really think that?
For the most part, to educate. Because being
Yeah.
fat is not a good thing. It's not a fucking body type like in a video game. No,
Yeah.
it actually has consequences in real life. The way you talk about being fat is like it's like being short or having a big nose or having
Yeah.
big lips or some shit like that. Those are inherent characteristics which you can't change. You are just killing yourself.
So for a lot of people, it's very difficult to shake this history when they hear the word fat.
Because it's an inherently bad thing. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, bone and joint issues, digestion issues. Do I even need to go on?
And if you want the word fat to be used in the same way as skinny and fit, then you need to use
See,
it.
here's the thing for me is like this is a bit of a chip on my shoulder. I'm gonna be honest. Is that growing up, I was always look at me. I'm still very, very fucking skinny, right? I'm still very skinny. Growing up, I was also very skinny. I would be made fun of very regularly for being skinny. People would call me names. They would say all kinds of things about me. Now, it would bother me. Nowadays, it doesn't because now they're in their 30s just like I am and their knees hurt because they're fat and I'm not and I don't have that problem. So, too bad. But back then, and so like I got made fun of all the time for being really, really skinny. I did very regularly. People would say stuff like that about me. Yes.
In a way that's not derogatory, which quite frankly...
Somebody said, did you get called a Holocaust survivor? I didn't. You want to know why? Because we didn't learn about the Holocaust until, like, I don't know, maybe like the second half of senior year. And people are like, damn, bro, so they kill all... Damn, that's crazy. Wow. Oh, damn. Yeah, we didn't even know what the fuck that was. Millie, damn.
You did not do in your video. So if someone you deem fat prefers to refer to their body as curvy or plus size, they have every reason in the world to do so, and
Yeah.
you need to respect it. Thanks.
What?
I think that it's like, so, I swear to God, like, there's a big difference. So, like, plus size is, like, basically the same as being fat, right? But curvy is not being fat. This is not the same thing. Everybody knows this. Why are we talking about it? True, thank you. Yes, exactly. Thick? Well, there's slim thick, and then there's extra thick, and it's pretty obvious which one each one means, right? I would say thick and curvy are pretty much equivalent in a lot of cases. But and I hate this. This is, you know what this is? It's false advertising. Okay? That's what's going on here. And if you didn't know, false advertising is illegal.
Difference does it make? Listen, mate, if you'd rather be called plus size, then yeah, whatever, sure, fine. The problems you get from
Some
obesity
people are allowed to live whatever they want without feeling guilty over it. I wonder what she's wearing on her face.
are still gonna be there.
Yeah.
How many times do I need to say the same thing before it drills into your abnormally large head? Whether you call it obese or not, it's still gonna be not good. But I guess this rational use of logic can't be expected from fat talk. I mean, they all collectively
Well,
fall
they are. The thing is that. Do you remember what Boogie was getting mad at me for earlier about how I said the narcissism thing and the selfishness thing? Remember that?
I'll handle this. This is my 100th fire.
All I have to do is... Okay, wrap this up, folks.
You can stay in my guest room.
Thanks, but they have home insurance from Square One, so we'll get them temporary accommodations while their home gets rebuilt.
You don't need a hero. You need home insurance. Visit squareone.ca to get home insurance starting at $15 a month. I don't sound like that.
How about that? How about that? That's crazy, isn't it?
It was a good idea to call themselves Fat Talk, for fuck's sake. But another app that rational thought process can't be given to is Twitter, obviously. I feel like anyone familiar with Twitter could have probably guessed that at this point. No one uses their brains on there. People even found a way to find political discourse in a McDonald's advert. The people of Twitter...
That was stupid, man. Like, I remember that, the McDonald's Japan advertisement. That was fucking that was a crazy few days.
They even got mad at PewDiePie for being a happy, loving
You know,
father.
karma's a bitch, if not a myth, because if anyone deserves to suffer horribly, it's this Swedish piece of shit. With an AI-generated picture of a space marine from Warhammer 40k. Like, what the fuck? What?
This app is actually hell. Like, actually fucking hell. I refuse to believe that anyone who uses this app is happy in real life. But of course, if they can make big issues...
Twitter is my strongest argument for making the internet 18 plus.
out of literally nothing, I don't see how...
What are these? I want to read this again. There are a lot of ads in the West that depict happy families with small kids, but they are not designed to appeal to online Nazi perverts who don't notice them. Right. This I can see why.
I don't see
that's
how any of these are controversial by any means. Like, you wouldn't believe the fucking uproar when it comes to the word obese. Now, I look at dumb people all day. I look at silly people all day. And even I've got to put my hands up and say, these are some of the dumbest fucking retards on earth. Fat talk is one thing, but Twitter is another fucking planet, man. Babe, obesity is a medical slur. Love your body. If you want to exercise and eat healthier, that's great. But don't be scammed and bullied into making yourself smaller. There is nothing wrong with being fat. Well,
why didn't you post a picture of yourself as your profile picture? Why not? I don't know. Who knows?
I fucking beg to differ. This shit kills people, you know. But I guess my main question here is, how is weight loss a scam? I mean, yeah, sure, there are
Well,
some...
it's simple because here's why it's a scam. Is that girl probably went to the grocery store and she saw the magazine with Dr. Oz on it, and it said, take this pill and you can eat donuts all day and you're going to lose 120 pounds and you're going to be skinny. And she buys the pill and she takes it and it doesn't work. And she's like, what the fuck? The Great Oz buying hope. That's what happened. I bet, yeah, she got scammed by Dr. Oz.
Shady weight loss practices, but for the most part, the weight loss journey itself is always a good thing. It's good for your heart, joints, mobility, overall health. You get to live longer. You actually get to sit down in chairs and you don't have to worry about weight capacity. And you can actually walk without having to waddle around like a fucking penguin. This isn't bullying, this is just facts. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot I wasn't supposed to use rational thinking when talking to someone who uses Twitter. My apologies. When you see the fatphobic slur, obesity, replace the word in your mind with fat people or fat children. And then see how the headline or proposal reads.
Better. Here, I'll do one myself. People with morbidly obese fat children should have their kids taken away from them and be charged with child abuse or neglect. How about that? Seems pretty fair to me. Yeah, how about that?
Oh, God. Anything you propose to do about the fatphobic slur obesity is something you're proposing to do to fat people. And the reason why the word is a slur is because it makes you forget that fat people are people. Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Like, this is amazing. How does this... Where do these people come from? This is amazing. It's... How do you do this?
Crema yogurt. So uniquely delicious, it's Cremalicious. Crema your craving.
Le Chevrolet Equinox est plus qu'un VUS. C'est votre zone de confort.
Vous êtes arrivé.
Votre surprise pour votre maman. Et toutes vos escapades. C'est votre Equinox, avec tout au bout des doigts. Chevrolet. Plus loin ensemble.
Hey, no, mate. No. Whenever someone makes the statement that they want to get rid of obesity, they're talking about the illness obesity. They want to get rid of what...
So this person thinks they're going to we're going to round up all the fat people and we're going to shoot them? Who the fuck said that? What are you talking about?
These people have and not the people. Because they will live a lot shorter lives if they don't get rid of it. Obesity isn't a group of people, it's a health condition. Whenever someone says I want to get rid of cancer, they're not saying they want to kill...
Kill every kid with cancer. We're going to end cancer in children. We're going to get them all together and we're going to shoot them. There's going to be no more kids with cancer. Who the fuck thinks like this?
Everyone with cancer. They're saying they want to get rid of the illness.
That's like the logic that a fucking anime protagonist has. It's like a dumber version of Thanos.
Don't even try and defend the fatphobic slur obesity by saying it's a medical term. It's a medical slur. Is that even a thing?
God.
Is a medical slur even real? It's either you have the condition or you don't. I don't see how that can be derogatory. It's the word doctors use to deny fat people medical care. Yeah, we know it's used in medicine, causing they're using it to...
Yeah, we know it. I think that what they're trying to say is that maybe the medicine is killing them.